Welcome back to Raceweek Illustrated Garage Talk. On Saturday, Toccoa Speedway in Toccoa, Georgia played host to the Ultimate Super Late Model Series for the second annual Buck Simmons Memorial. Our cameras were on the grounds for the event. It was a hot night of racing at the oldest continuously operating racetrack in the state of Georgia, the legendary Toccoa Speedway in Toccoa, Georgia. The fans were out en masse for the Ultimate Super Late Models as they were set to do battle in the second annual Buck Simmons Memorial in memory of the late Georgia Racing Hall of Fame member, with $4,100 on the line for the winner of the 41-lap feature. The field saluted the fans with a 4-wide parade lap while the fireworks went off overhead. Toccoa, Georgia's own Casey Roberts led the field down to green and would jump out to the early lead, with Chris Ferguson and Brett Miller giving chase. The first caution of the event came out on lap 8 when J.R. Hedden slowed to a stop in turn 4. Back under green, Roberts continued to lead, with Ferguson looking for a way to close ground. Lap 19, the caution flew again when Ted Crunkleton slowed on the backstretch. Roberts checks out again on the restart, with Ferguson giving chase. Behind them, Miller and Clayton Turner would fight for third, with Turner taking the spot away. With less than 5 laps to go, Brent Dixon has a problem coming off of turn 2, bringing out another caution. That leaves a 4-lap shootout to decide it all. On the restart, Roberts switches on the afterburners and leaves no doubt that he wants to win this race for the second straight time. 4 laps later, that's just what he does, as Casey Roberts wins the Buck Simmons Memorial, leading all 41 laps en route to the victory. Ferguson finishes in second, with Turner in third, Jeff Smith in fourth, and Brett Miller in fifth. In modified street action, Rusty Jordan jumps out to the early lead, with Joe McClure and Johnny White battling for second behind him. McClure will come away with the position while White tucks into third. Meanwhile, Darrell Ivester is on the move, and he will make his way around White to take the third position, while up front, Jordan checks out. Ivester is still on the move as he and McClure fight for the runner-up spot. Give it to Ivester. But nobody has anything for Rusty Jordan as he motors away to the victory. Ivester finishes in second, with McClure in third, Billy Buffington in fourth, and Johnny White in fifth. The Fast Track Pro Late Model feature had some of the wildest action of the night. After having a false start the first time around, things got wild on the second start attempt as the field funneled down into turn 1. Contact between Danny Sanders and Steve Hot Rod LeMance led to this massive pileup in turn 2, leaving the track blocked and leading to a red flag to allow for cleanup. Several cars were caught up in this one. Some were able to drive off, some left on the hook, and some had to walk back, their night over before it even got started. On the next attempt to start, Clay Knight and Danny Sanders battled for the top spot. On the backstretch, Frankie Beard tries to make it 3 wide. He makes contact with Sanders, sending Sanders spinning up the racetrack, collecting Chris Chandler in the process and setting off another multi-car crash. Everybody was okay, but tempers did flare a bit as one driver let his competitors know he was not happy. The race finally got underway on the next restart, with Beard moving to the top spot. Knight was second, and Dale Timms moved to third. The caution flew again on lap 4 when Greg Ivester and Ricky Smith spun in turn 2. They were both able to continue. On the restart, Beard moves back to the lead, with Knight in second, while LeMance moved to third. While Beard held the lead, Knight and LeMance went at it for second. With 5 laps to go, LeMance body slams Knight in turn 2, sending Knight around and bringing out the caution again, this time with 5 laps to go. On the restart, Beard pulls away. The Ice Cream Man would go on to deliver the goods as Frankie Beard scores the victory. LeMance finishes in second, with Timms in third, Ron Parker in fourth, and Greg Ivester recovering from that earlier spin to finish in fifth. The Stock 4 feature opened with some wild side-by-side racing as the top 4 battled for position, with Holton Bradshaw and Kenny Dobbs leading the chase. Bradshaw would come away with the early lead, with Dobbs in second and Justin Lord in third. Caution flew on lap 6 when James Nash spun in turn 4. Back under green, and the top 4 would again go at it for position. This time it was Dobbs coming away with the lead, while Bradshaw had to work to hold off a hard charge by Lord for the runner-up spot. Meanwhile, up front, it was all Kenny Dobbs, and he motored away to the victory, with Bradshaw in second, Lord settling for third, Nathan Tolley in fourth, and Jackie Holden in fifth. The front-wheel drives closed out the night with Robbie Cook taking the early lead as Keith Hicks and Jackie Holden gave chase. Holden would make the move around Hicks for second, but could do no better than that as Cook ran away for the victory. Holden finished in second with Hicks third, Cody Smith in fourth, and Kyle LaFountain in fifth. Time for us to take another break. When we come back, we'll be joined by Jimmy Garmon, the 1998 winner of the World Crown 300. You're watching Raceweek Illustrated Garage Talk. We'll be right back. For 30 years, the best of the best racers in the country have traveled to Jefferson, Georgia to fight for the title King of the Short Tracks. The fight continues at Gresham Motorsports Park as Slack Auto Parts presents the 30th Annual World Crown 300 on July 4th. The fireworks will shine bright on the high-banked half-mile as Dawsonville, Georgia's Chase Elliott looks to defend his crown against fast aces like Bubba Pollard, Augie Grill, Daniel Hemrick, T.J. Reed, Spencer Davis, and more. And when the action is over on the track, things will get hot overhead with a huge fireworks display sponsored by Royal Oak. Get $5 off with a discount coupon available at Slack's Auto Parts. Active and retired military and their families get in free with a military ID while supplies last, courtesy of Kipper Tools. Tickets are $30 for adults, $25 for seniors, kids 12 and under free. Go to racegmp.com for more information. Come see a king crowned at the Slack Auto Parts World Crown 300, July 4th at Gresham Motorsports Park in Jefferson, Georgia, the king of the short tracks.
From the dirt roads of yesterday to the super speedways of today, you can see the history of auto racing at the Georgia Racing Hall of Fame in Dawsonville. See the beginnings of modern stock car racing, from the moonshiners to today's young guns. See the cars the legends drove. Take a walk through the Hall of Fame and visit the Elliott Family Room, where Dawsonville legend Bill Elliott's trophies are on display. All that's waiting for you at the Georgia Racing Hall of Fame, 7 days a week at 415 Highway 53 East in Dawsonville.
Whether you're visiting the area or this is your home, for family fun, make your plans now. Head to Phonopolis Family Fun Center. Go-karts, bumper boats, bumper cars, water wars, mini golf, inflatables, spider zone and climbing wall, laser tag, mini bowling, a huge snack bar, and tons of great video games. The kids will have a blast, and so will you. Don't forget, with advanced reservations, Phonopolis has lots of group packages available, and they'll host your birthday parties too. Phonopolis Family Fun Center, Highway 441, Banks Crossing, Commerce.
Are you temporarily short of cash and you need to keep the bills paid? Or maybe you just need a little extra until your tax refund comes in? I have the answer for you. Money Max Title Pawn. With a clear title to your car, you can be in and out of Money Max in a matter of minutes. And no credit check ever. Money Max Title Pawn, 2293 North Elm Street in Commerce.
The Dawsonville Pool Room in Dawsonville, Georgia is known for two things: great food and racing. If you're hungry, it's the place to stop for a world-famous bully burger or some other good down-home cooking. Let Gordon GP and the crew take care of your breakfast, lunch, and dinner needs Sunday through Thursday 10 to 10 and 10 to 11 Friday and Saturday. Check out the huge displays in honor of Bill Elliott, Raymond Parks, and Georgia's other racing heroes. That's the Dawsonville Pool Room, East 1st Street in Dawsonville. We'll see you there.